Howdy, folks. I'm Brian. This is DelliaWyn, and here's some Reddit. So it's a bit of a special episode.
Yes.
So we did a recording on her channel. So if you want to check it out, we'll be over there doing a collaboration over there. So it's more of her format. I always enjoy watching your videos. I think they're really fun to watch. You always do a great job at editing them, like with your little transitions and stuff
Thank
like
you.
that. Sometimes you throw in like the memes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I always enjoy them. They're always really good videos.
Thank
You
you.
don't get enough views. You really don't. So if you guys want some entertainment, please head on over to her channel and check these out.
Thank you so much.
So we'll jump right in. We're only going to have two today. We read two on her channel. So if you want to see the other half of this, head on over there and yeah, you get to see the other half. I'll probably link it somewhere like up here. So yeah. If you can see me pointing, I think I'm cut off slightly. So up here. Up here is where I'll put it. All right. So our first letter, and this one I'm completely blind to. I usually read them over, but I was we're reading blind today, so we'll see how this looks. This letter is titled, "Am I a jerk for lying to my sister-in-law about our wedding date?" This happened in 2018. I'm a 32-year-old female, my husband's a 32-year-old male, and my sister is a 30-year-old female. And she's really dramatic and self-centered. She has a bad reputation of making others' weddings all about herself. She tried to give a drunken maid of honor speech when she wasn't the maid of honor at one wedding. And she wore a long white dress that looked like a wedding dress to another. My husband and I think it has something to do with her being resentful over not being married. But regardless, my wedding day was very important to me, so I didn't want her to ruin it. I couldn't uninvite her because my husband and I would have gotten into a lot of trouble with his family, so my husband and I hatched a plan. Oh no, I don't know if I like the where this is going. We made all of the normal wedding invitations and said that the real date of the wedding, May 3rd, but we made an invitation that said May 6th and sent it to her. She doesn't talk much with my husband or other relatives, so she never realized the date was wrong. She didn't come to the wedding because she had the wrong date, and the wedding went really smoothly. After the wedding, we asked her why she didn't come, and she swore it was on the 6th, but she'd thrown away the invitation and had no proof. Basically, we made sure she didn't come to the wedding. And it was a good thing too, because she attended my husband's cousin's wedding in 2019 and stumbled into the cake and destroyed it for attention. I don't regret keeping the wedding date secret from her, but my husband feels really bad because she's his sister. He wants to come clean, but I told him that would only make things worse. Am I the jerk? Oh my goodness. Yes, you're the jerk, but I mean, she is too. What do you think about this?
Everyone's here. That's
Yeah,
one of those, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess they picked their poison. Like, either their wedding was going to be ruined by,
Exactly.
her hurricane, or they were going to be jerks and, do this thing to her. And, I mean, it doesn't sound like anything is like, there's, it doesn't really sound like there's any fallout.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, exactly.
I think
She's
it
like, oh, I missed it because I threw it out.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think gaslighting people is always wrong, and I think like if they didn't want her to make it about her, I think the responsible adult thing would have been to sit down with her and try to explain to her how her shenanigans at these other weddings make her feel. But it sounds like that probably no matter no how much they talked to her, she was probably always going to make it about herself.
Yeah, I agree. She seems like the type of person that'll just make it worse just because you said something to her about,
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So that probably was their best option. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah. Well, in some ways, they basically, invited her to the wedding. They had no intention of actually inviting her. They just
Exactly.
extended the invitation to not cause drama. And
Yeah.
I don't know, like, that's such a bad situation.
Hope she doesn't read this post. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, well, that would be something. I'll see in the comments down below here if there's any kind of follow up to that. I
What
mean,
label did they get?
oh, it got everyone's
Oh,
or
that
everyone's a
was that.
jerk.
Okay.
All right, ready whenever you are.
All right. So the next letter is titled, Am I the jerk for reporting a colleague who lied about their credentials? I have been promoted at work. It came down to a horse race between myself and a colleague who I will call Annie. At one point, it looked as though Annie was going to get the promotion, which was when one of our colleagues informed me that she had lied about her credentials while applying for the job back when she came to work here. I reported this to HR. They looked at it and they have fired Annie. I don't know how Annie found out that I reported her, but she called me a jerk and has accused me of harping her career in order to further mine. Okay, and then there's an update here. I can kind of see which way things are going for me here, so I probably won't monitor this post anymore. I will add a few things here, so just so I've said them. I would have reported her regardless to whether or not she was up for the same promotion as me. I did not realize exactly what she had lied about. I didn't know if it were a colleague grade or something more serious. While she probably would have been fired without me reporting her, or at least not yet anyway, she shouldn't have lied when applying for the job. She either should have told the truth from the beginning and hoped that she would get the job, or she should have gone for a job where she wouldn't have to lie to get the job. Okay, so they gave her, she's a jerk, and I mean, he's a jerk, or yeah, he's the jerk. I have to disagree with that. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Oh, you're gonna say he's not the jerk?
I say he's not the jerk
Oh,
because,
that's interesting.
yeah,
I'm
because,
actually. Oh yeah. Well, let's hear. Let me hear your explanation here.
because, I mean, she lied. Like, it's not his fault that she lied, and he didn't know that they were going to fire her. And, if she's going to take the job that he actually deserves and she lied about to get, I would say something too. I don't care about you. I want to care about me. You know what I mean? I,
Well, so the way I kind of look at it this way is if she was good enough at her job that she's now getting promoted, then probably lying about it, which I don't think she should have lied, honestly, but lying about it clearly wasn't like that big of a deal because she's still more than qualified to do this job. So, oh, what were you going to say?
but lying about it is a big deal because she got fired, right?
Lying about it is a big deal. And I mean, I guess like we don't know what she lied about.
Exactly.
And I'm the kind of person who just kind of minds their own business. Like if I had been in his shoes, I would have been like, oh, I'm just going to ignore whatever rumors I'm hearing here about her
Yeah,
lying or something like that, because like he didn't have firsthand experience with it. So that's kind of how I view it.
that's true.
And but I agree with you. Like she shouldn't have lied, and I think lying about it was certainly not a good look for her. And she misrepresented herself, and I think that's really where you're coming from here. Is you're like, well, she misrepresented herself. She clearly wasn't qualified for the job, or she didn't come clean about not being qualified for the job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my whole point. But he was labeled the jerk there. He
Yeah,
was labeled
yeah.
the jerk. So I'll just read one comment.
Okay.
It says, I mean, you're the jerk. In the midst of a pandemic, it's kind of harsh. Should she have lied though? No. And I'm not condoning it. From the info you've given others, though, about the fact that her college grade may have been slightly lower than what was required for the job. Oh, that's what it was, her college grade. Getting her fired over that when she had obviously up for promotion, which proves she's at least pretty competent at the job, is kind of messed up, especially when a universe is a scam. A university is a scam. So, I mean, I get that. And I like my whole point is I don't think he didn't know she was going to get fired. Like he
Yeah.
didn't do it to get her fired. Just was like, well, I want that job. Well, look, she lied. So,
It's a tough situation. I mean, I think like there's a lot of unfortunately like there's a lot of bad on both ends of things here. I would be kind of inclined to say that both were kind of bad in this situation. Of course, she's bad for, lying and, not having the grades to apply for the job, but grades, like, grades only go so far, and I really think that if that was what got her, what was going to be the cutoff for a job like that, like the business, whatever company that she's working for here is just, I don't know, that just seems like such a petty thing too.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, and I think that they should have gotten the everyone sucks here. Yeah, so
All right, well, I think that's about all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me today.
you're welcome. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
So I had a lot of fun with this collab. I thought it was great. I enjoyed both our video here and your video there.
Yeah, this was
Uh,
fun.
what's that?
I said this was fun.
Yes, it was. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Yes, yeah, I agree. I was going to say that. I was going to suggest,
So,
but
what do you folks think? So thank DelliaWyn for joining us today. She, joined me, and I thought that was really great. I thought that I really appreciate her company here, and I thought I made for a really fun video. So let us know what you think in the comments below. So, is there anything else I'm kind of missing here? Oh yeah, and again, I'll be putting up a link probably at the beginning of the video for her channel here. And so be sure to visit that. I think that you're going to enjoy it a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, don't miss out.
thank you.
So, again, if you enjoyed the video, consider giving me a like. If you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Or, there we go, all the way over. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time or tomorrow.